think it's quite evident in the marketplace for shared office services. There's a lot of new things happening, particularly in the last 3 to 4 years in Australia. What's your view, and where are you guys sort of heading in this quite changing market space?
Indeed. Well, for us, the most interesting thing that's happening, and it's been happening for a long time, I just think it's accelerating now, is that the definition of work is changing and has changed very materially. Historically, work, for I think largely structural reasons, was defined mostly as a place that you went to. And I think now work is defined in very real terms, and increasingly so, as something that you do, an outcome or an output that you deliver. So for us, we think that workspace has a material role to play in that, and predominantly it's about creating this intersection between community collaboration and how people engage with those two things to deliver the work that they want to deliver. So in the Regus context, we spend a lot of time thinking about this idea of flexibility. Flexibility is being driven largely by some big ticket trends, changing work practices such as activity-based working. Of course, there's mobility. Of course, there's cloud computing, which are enabling this different style of working. But for us, it's about thinking about the different ways people employ more flexible work practices. Now, that could mean who you work with. It could mean how you work. It could mean where you work. It could mean when you work. It could mean any sort of all manner of different things. And therefore, we see that sort of role of workspace, together with community driving collaboration, all sort of starts to coexist in a really material and interesting way. And in the Regus context, in Australia and New Zealand, part of what we're trying to do is build a flexible working platform. That is to say, we're trying to create an integrated set of workspaces that facilitate the need to work flexibly, whether you're a small business or a large business.